It will be good if you mute your microphone if you are not speaking. When we give you the mic to speak, then you can unmute it.
Hello, dear friends. Welcome to 6 Degrees of Connection on Allatra TV Africa. On a daily basis, in live broadcasts, we meet people from various countries and continents and find out about their culture and discuss very important questions about our society. Questions such as what kind of world each person would like to live in? How do we envision a society of happy people? What can each of us do today to live in creative society tomorrow?
Hello, dear friends. And today we're traveling to Nigeria, the seventh most populous country in the world, often referred to as a giant of Africa. Owing to its large population and economy, Nigeria has more than 250 ethnic groups, with varying languages and customs, creating a country of rich ethnic diversity. I'd like to introduce you to my co-host, Olga.
Thank you, Alexei. And our guests today are Abubakar, Alu, and Mazu, all from Nigeria. And hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for joining us today. It's great that you actually was able to connect today due to problems with internet connection, which we see often in Africa. But before we move on, and I ask you about before I ask you to tell a little bit more about your country, I would love to say that in our broadcast, we use the theory of 6 handshakes, which says that all people on the planet are connected to each other within 5 or even less social connections. And thanks to this theory and modern technologies, many people from different countries can join discussion today. So can you, dear viewer, and if you would like to participate in our next broadcast, please contact us by email info@allatra.tv or simply leave a comment under this video. Our contact information you can see right now on the screen. Now we are back to our dear guests. Would you mind sharing with us what you love your country the most for and what makes you proud of it? Who would like to start? Alu?
Alu should start.
Okay. Shall I start or you'll start?
Start. Yes, you may start.
Okay. So basically, what Nigeria is a country, the largest populous black country, and what makes me proud to be a Nigerian is because of one thing. Nigeria is a heterogeneous political and culturally territory. And the reason I'm proud of Nigeria is because we are striving to get education, a qualitative education. And even if you can Google based on statistics given from different organizations, that Nigeria is the most populous educated black nation in the world, and that's what makes me to be a Nigerian, and I will continue being a proud Nigerian because Malcolm X said, the late Malcolm X said, education is the passport for the future. Those who prepare for it today, tomorrow belongs to them. So what makes me proud to be a Nigerian is because of education. We had the largest number of people studying in America, and we have the largest number of people that have a college degree or university degree worldwide as a black nation. That's what makes me proud about Nigeria, and I'm also proud about our culture, about our tradition. It's another thing that makes me proud. This is all I can say for now. Thank you.
And I can also add to what you are saying, Abubakar. Sorry, Aliu. I can add to what you're saying that one of the things that also made us proud as Nigerians is that we never say die. You didn't say that one.
I have forgotten. You know, you have to make things short. You have to talk on time so that you will save time. Whether because there are a lot of things to cover today, so that is why I didn't say some other things. I just make them short. I hope.
Thank you.
No, it's all right.
Thank you, Alu. And let me see if Muazu with us today. Muazu, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. So what do you love? What do you love your country the most for, and what makes you proud of it?
Okay, so Nigeria is considered a superpower in the African continent, and consequently, Nigeria are proud of their country. It has the largest population in Africa, and the land is endowed with vast quantities of natural resources, and it is the sixth largest oil-producing nation, and has a well-educated and industrious society. And they are fond of the expression, when Nigerians sneeze, the rest of the African nation catch cold. So there are a lot of things that make me proud of Nigeria. One, Nigerians are hardworking. They are always love one another, and they are trying to maintain law and orders, even though there are some people who have undesirable elements that no matter how our good leaders decided to make an effort, that they will sabotage it. But I'm proud to be in Nigeria, and there are a lot of things that make me proud of Nigeria. And in the meantime, I will be mentioning them. Yeah, that is all I can say due to the management of time. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we also have somebody joining us, Muhammad. Muhammad, could you share with us what do you love the most about your country also?
Muhammad
Let's see if your microphone works. Turn on your microphone, please.
Okay, please, you didn't put my picture on the... Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, who is speaking?
It's Muazu.
I am Muazu, madam. I am Muazu. Please, you didn't put my picture.
His picture is not
one
appearing.
second.
His picture is not appearing on the screen.
Yes, we also have technical issues. And let's hear Muhammad right now. Muhammad Abubakar, yes. Could you please share with us what do you love the most about your country and what makes you proud of it?
Hello.
Go ahead.
The place is crowded.
Okay. So maybe we'll continue when Abubakar is ready to talk. And who doesn't speak right now, turn off your microphone.
Okay. Mohammed,
okay.
Can you please mute your microphone for now? Can you hear, do you hear us, Mohammed?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you seem to be in a very noisy environment.
I can hear you.
Yes, you said you seem to be in a very noisy environment because there's so much noise from your background.
Okay. Call me a minute, please.
It's all right. It's all right.
Thank you. I'd like to ask technical support to show us pictures of Nigeria. Our designers prepared. It's pictures of nature and architecture and so on. And if everyone are welcome to comment on them and tell us a little bit more about your country, that would be great. We'd love to find out a little bit more about your country. So please, somebody, could you tell us what we see right now on the picture, if you see the picture.
I've seen National Theatre Igamu in Lagos. I've seen a gate, although I've never passed there, is in Abuja. The one with a flat green, white green, and the one that looks like a stadium is a National Theatre in the former nation's capital, that is Lagos. And the other ones I can see, it looks like they are mansions, or I can say buildings around water or river. This is all I can see for now, and I'm seeing them clearly. But it is only two places that I'm much familiar with: the Lagos and the Abuja, the National Theatre Igamu, and that building that looks like a gate with a small appearance of green, white, green. That is the Nigerian flag. So and I also I've seen the national national mosque in Abuja. I've seen national mosque. I've seen the emir of Zazzau Palace. I've seen I've seen National Stadium Abuja. I've seen this central the nation's biggest, I can say, the Central Church of Nigeria, which is situated in Abuja, same with the Central Mosque. And I'm also familiar with another Emir Palace that is at the bottom of the stadium, which is Emir. Is the Emir Palace of Emir of Bauchi, and the other one that is at the left hand side of the church is the one that I didn't know. I don't know where it is located.
Moazi, what about you? Can you hear us?
I've seen the Zuma Rock. I've seen something like this is not a buffalo. I don't know which animal is it. I've seen this road that is crafted with woods and with a boulevard, and there is another water flowing between trees. And I couldn't understand the other one at the right hand side. That is the right hand side of the Zuma Rock. Zuma Rock is located in Abuja, along Suleja Abuja Road. If you are in Suleja, Niger State, going to Abuja, you will definitely see or meet the Zuma Rock. Zuma Rock is located in Abuja, the country's capital.
Thank
All right.
you.
What about Mazu? Can he identify any?
Muazu, you also welcome to join our discussion. And right now we see food, Nigerian food in the picture. I have a question about these people on the right hand side. What is this and what are they doing?
Yeah, there's people on the right hand side. We have a local name for what they're selling is called muruchi. It's muruchi they are selling. Is a common food here up north, Nigeria. Yeah. Then in the center, muruchi. Yes, is how do I describe it? It's a root crop. It's yeah, it's a root crop. It looks like I don't know how to describe it, but then it's a common delicacy here in the north.
Mm-hmm. I see. So it's roots of a tree or a plant. Mm-hmm. Okay, and there I see some national costumes, some national pottery.
Hello, can you hear us? Would you be able to describe what you see?
As if we had
Okay.
connectivity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But just to,
Muazu?
well,
Mhm. Maybe you can share Carla then. Sorry for
yes,
interrupting.
before they join, yeah. Up left is masquerade. They are masquerades from one of the north central part of the country. In the middle is a very common Yoruba attire. That's Yoruba are in the southwest of Nigeria. Then we have, in the just below the couple, the gentleman carving on calabash. It's also very common in the south, north central, southwest, and some part of southeast Nigeria. Then that's a common market by the left.
Mhm. Muhammad joined us back, and could you see the
A common
pictures?
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
we at the
Yeah, I can see the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
Maybe you can comment too. What is it we see?
Okay.
Sorry, sorry. What I can see here is there is a woman that is selling melon and a pawpaw, and there are dancers uh, at the bottom of the woman. Dancers, I don't know from which culture. At the right hand side, there are some people. There are some people are fishing. This fishing is being carried out annually in Argungu. Argungu is Kebbi State. We call it Argungu Fishing Festival. And then at the left hand side, there is a porter uh, carrying out a pottery works, and
This picture.
there are dancers, or can say performance, traditional performance with drums, beating drums. They are beating drums in the picture. So I get that they are either from the Hausa tribe or Yoruba or any other tribe. Was better of why, and there is I can identify a woman sitting with her traditional attire. So this is all I can identify in this picture. And basically, the picture that that is portraying here is 6 pictures: a woman selling uh, a watermelon and a pawpaw in a market, the Argungu Fishing Festival at the right hand side, which denotes people are fishing, and like I said earlier, it's been carried out annually. So, and there are dancers, and there's a porter carrying out a pottery works. It is all part of the Nigerian tradition.
Wow, it's very, very interesting. It's interesting. Must be lots of fish in that river that so many people fish at the same time.
Yeah, and
So,
if you are lucky to catch a big fish, the people, they will buy this fish. They will buy the fish, and you will be rewarded with huge amount of money from the attendees. And attendees include the emirs, that is the kings, the politicians, and so many other dignitaries that are able to attend the fishing festival. They will reward you if you are. That is based on one condition. The condition is you must catch a big fish, bigger than everybody's on in the river. So even here in my locality in Adamawa, there is we practice, although it's not as big as Argungu, the sea, but here in Gerio, we normally did the same thing like Argungu. So here in the Nigeria, there are a lot of rivers where fishing festival are being done annually. So it depends on the community or tradition or society that person belongs to. So that's all for now. That's all I can say.
And you know that
Thank you very
Argungu
much.
Okay, so I was going to say, or let's see, that Arugungu Fishing Festival, what happens also, like he is saying, for a year, nobody goes to the river to fish, but at a certain part of the year, and that is towards the end of the year, then the festival will be organized. And like he was saying, the fisherman that catches the biggest of all fish is rewarded. Just to add to what he's saying.
Yes. Yes, he
Thank you
is
very much,
right.
Alus. Thank you very much, Muazu. I would like to would like our viewers to accept excuses for such poor internet connection. And you know, this is another proof that we have so unequal conditions nowadays in different parts of the world. Let's say people in the United States have super fast internet connection, and a lot of people in Nigeria, they have very poor internet connection. And this is not fair. This is not fair because we all are humans and we should have access to resources and we should have access to modern technologies everywhere, worldwide. Each person should have this access. And that's why we would like to move to the next part of our conversation. We would like to talk about the creative society, the society where everyone would like to live. So right now, millions of people around the globe are actively joining the Creative Society project. They share their ideas, they discuss ways how to build this creative society, and they are looking for the means to build this society as soon as possible. So I'd like to ask our guests today what creative society is for them, in what kind of society they would like to live. Alu and Muadu, could you please share your view of the ideal society for you, for your friends, for your family, for everyone you know?
Okay. The kind of society that I and my other friends, other people in Nigeria, or particularly the world needs to is uh, a society whereby there is adequate security, because our life should be a priority for the security, or I can say our life is a priority to be secured and make it safe. And another society that I would like to live in is a society that will have free social amenities. You will have you will be living with people around you, people together with the people. When living with the people, if you are living with the people, and you will be you will be in the society that is there is people around you, a society that is free from crime, a society that is free from any kind of unlawful activities. Because here in the world, there are a lot of each society has its own problem. So it is not really, it is not 100, it is not going to be to have us 100% of what you want to have in life. But the kind of life that I want to live is to have a security, to have access to free education, to have access to water, shelter, to have access to things that are meant for life, things that are meant for things that will help you, things that will help you grow and bring changes into the society. Not that you will be sitting in a one place, you will be stagnant in a one place, you will there is no changes. So this is not a society. We want a society that is what that have access to education, a society that has that their life will be protected, a society from that will be free from criminal activities, a society that will have access to a good water, potable water, good roads, and a stable electricity, and another thing that kind of society that we want is a society with a what with a modern technological facilities like the computers, the internet, the aeronautics, and any other kind of technological invention that is being carried out in this 21st century. So, and there is also need for us to have a society that that will be their priority, that we will uh, try to organize ourselves, try to cooperate as a society so that we will achieve a goal, or we will tackle some problem that has that is ravaging us, that is attacking us. For example, here there are a lot of problems that is that is facing us. The problem of insecurity almost everywhere in Nigeria. Sorry to say, so we need to have a society or government or any other responsible authority that will protect our life, because everybody deserves security. So you cannot do without security. These are some of, or these are the paramount things that we would like to have as a society, or a kind of a society that I and my other friends, colleagues, neighbors, acquaintances, that I want us to live in. And this is all I can say.
Thank you very much. All these things you mentioned, they are pretty basic for humans, and it's a real shame, you know, that we cannot provide such basic things everywhere for every person. You know, water, electricity, good roads, internet, security. These things should be basic for the normal society, and yeah, it's just a shame.
I agree with you, Alexei. It's really basic things everyone should have from the time a person has born, and it's really the time to change what it is right now. It's really the time to change this format of society, the consumer format of society, the consumer relationships between people, to make this world a better place, a safe place, a place where everyone will have all the basic needs when he born, and everyone will have education when it's time to have an education, and everyone will have all the necessary things like, you know, water, clothes, food, which is normal for every person in 21st century to have. And it's pretty sad thing that nowadays there are still countries that suffer from lack of water, from lack of safety, from wars. It's really crucial, and everyone right now, I think, can join together and unite towards one goal. What we are doing today, we are uniting towards one goal to make this world a better place. And of course, changes we should start from ourselves. Of course, giving the responsibility to other people to change our life may cause disappointment, because while we're waiting for some authorities to make these changes for us, we are losing time, valuable time. So if we're able to change something right now, to join towards one goal, stood up for our common future, and say that we want to live in different place, in a better world, in a safe world, then maybe the people who are authorities right now will look up and say, we can give it or we can't give it, and if they can't give it, they should move away and give the place and give their spot to somebody who can do it, because we are people and we are 99% electorate. We choose people who are authorities right now, who are making laws and deciding for us what we have, what we don't, and how much it is for us. So I would like to ask you, what can each person do to contribute to a better society?
Okay, sir, you can talk.
Hello, can I say something?
Yes, of course.
Hello,
Yeah,
can I say
please.
something?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
It's Muazu that is talking, not me.
There are a lot of things that
Muazu.
Yes.
Yes, please.
okay, there are a lot of things that society will contribute to give their own quota for development of a society. For instance, like self-help projects or helping a suffering humanity. We also need to believe that there is no meaningful achievement we will require without good quality of education, peaceful coexistence, and synergy and harmony among society. So we need to look at that. We also need to be a law-abiding citizen, but a lot for development of our society. We should not go against the law or beyond the law or outside the law. We should try to maintain law and order so that our society will be a better place for us to live. We also need to assist each other financially.
We can't hear you right now.
Has he
I
left?
think, yes, I think dropped out.
Okay.
Muazu, are you back?
So there are some ways that person will contribute.
Okay, Muazu back. Very bad connection, unfortunately.
So there are some ways that a person as a citizen or member of a society will contribute. What people will do first, people needs to be patriotic. That is patriotism.
Hello?
So by patriotism, people can be able to be conscious about their society. They will be abiding by the law because patriotism involves a lot of things. It involves abiding by the law of the country. There are some people that knows the law of the country, but yet they violate that rule. So this is not a patriotism. There are people that are having ethnic bigotry, or I can say selfish interest in whatever they do in the society or in the nation. This is not a patriotism. So what is patriotism is what is to be law abiding, to be a selfless person, to what to be to make yourself a human, to have humanity in you, that a person from a person from a middle class or a lower class or any other family he belongs to can be what can be helped and can be given equal right with the person from any other family, whether middle, whether lower, or whether a higher class, as long as is a member of this society. And there is another thing: people should try to unite themselves because unity involves everything. Unity is the key to everything. Without unity and cooperation, people will not be able to make contributions to their society. And people should have humanity in them. People should have humanity in them because humanity is not all about struggling, person, protesting, or any other thing. Humanity is what? Humanity is something that you will do to help your people, your neighbor, somebody that is living with you, somebody that is not living with you. That is humanity. To help him, to aid him, whether financially or educationally. And another thing is people should be what? People should be what? Should be have a knowledge of something. They need to have a knowledge of something Like for us, say you are making a technological project or a solar project in a in your locality, you have to first understand, did is my society, is that my society needs a solar? You have to understand what your society needs. Is it education? Is it food? Is it adequate water? Is it electricity, power supply? So you have to understand what your society needs first before you can contribute. And finally, you can also help your society or contribute to their society by being a good citizen. A good citizen in the sense that you will not tarnish the image of your country. You will be a good ambassador of your country wherever you are, and wherever you stand, and wherever you find yourself in the world. As long as you belong into that society or nation, you should represent a good image of that nation or society, because uh, uh, the service you do for others, or I can say something you do for others, represent your character. Nigerian proverb says, "Show me your friend, and I tell you who you are." If you behave maturely, or if you behave good, definitely you are a good person. If you behave negatively, definitely you are going to be a negative person. And by definition, people might define you, or say a person from so society or so nation is a person whose character is not good to emulate, because of what? Because of what you have shown in the past, or what you have shown in the place you are. So our representation of our society, or our instinct, or our behaviors, or our attitude can influence or can contribute to the what? To the betterment of society. So this is all what I can say now concerning the contribution that a person will make to his society or a nation.
Thank you very much, Alu. Thank you very much. And one thing that you've just mentioned, is that before making any steps towards better society, we should identify what this society means to us. Yeah, you mentioned that for some people this can mean access to water, and for somebody else this can mean some different things. So, and I'd like to tell that identifying the image of a better society is what volunteers of International Public Movement Allatra have been doing since a long time ago, because millions of interviews were conducted worldwide in more than 180 countries in the world, in different languages, in different locations. So, and volunteers were asking people about their vision of creative society, of better society for everyone. It's basically volunteers wanted to identify one common image of creative society, acceptable to everyone. In order to stop all these miscommunications, to stop all problems between people, just to have one common goal for everyone. So millions of interviews were conducted, and on the basis of these interviews, 8 foundations of creative society were formed. And you can easily find these foundations and article about the stages, how to reach the creative society, how to build the creative society on Allatraunites.com website. So please just visit this website and read everything, and I'm sure this will change the way you see everything around.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Right now on the screen, everyone able to see these 8 foundations of creative society. We have a little video. And once again, you can read this article in full on Allatraunites.com. So, Alu, you already talked about many of them, actually. Like the first foundation of creative society is about human life. Second one, human freedom. Third one, human safety, what we already talked about. And creative ideology also. Would you like to stop on one of them? And I will read aloud one of the foundations and we'll be able to talk more about it, deepen into it. What do you say?
Okay. Okay. So no
Which
problem.
ones should we stop on?
Okay, which one should we talk on?
Yes, what about the creative ideology? Let's see it on the screen first, and I will read it aloud, and you can comment on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Read. Okay, read it aloud.
Okay. So yeah, this is the sixth one, and the fifth one, the creative ideology. Ideology should be aimed at popularizing the best human qualities and stopping everything that is directed against the human. The main priority is the priority of humanity, high spiritual and moral aspirations of a human, humanness, virtue, mutual respect, and strengthening of friendship. Creating conditions for the development and education of a human with a capital H, cultivating moral values in each person and society, prohibition of propaganda of violence, condemnation and denunciation of any form of division, aggression, and anti-humane manifestations. This is the creative ideology one. Would you like to add something to this foundation? Or anyone who is still with us, maybe Muazu or Muhammad Abu Bakr.
Kanu is still there. Kanu is still with us.
Kanu is still with us. Thank you.
And he has not been
I'm
talking.
here. No, I'm here. I will
Thank
talk.
you, Alu.
Yeah. Well, since Aliu has passed the baton to me, let me just say the creative ideology. Let me pick on the aspect of strengthening of friendship. One of the biggest problems we have in the world today is we are divided, sharply divided. If it is not along, like we've seen over the years, if it's not along racial lines, it's along religious lines or ethnic lines, or even political divide. Maybe we say this is communism, this is capitalism, and all those isms divided along ideologies. And all these are mainly, to my understanding, basically because those who benefit from having us divided, derive a lot of joy and a lot of benefit for themselves. And so Mr. Kano as a human being doesn't see Olga as a sister, maybe based on color relations. Even in Nigeria, I may not see Aliu as a brother based on religious divide. And so the world is not a very peaceful place. But the good thing I found about the ideas in the creative society is that in such a society, people don't look at one another from the perspective of your tribe, your race, your religion. We are looking at what we have in common. And like Aliu was saying, it's humanity. So if we are all humans, therefore the condition, the environment should be such that will allow each one of us, every one of us to develop to his full potentials, to bring out those human and spiritual qualities that each one of us possess. I'm talking about qualities that like kindness, qualities like mutual respect for one another, qualities like having a very deep sense of regards to human life, qualities like respect for human freedom, qualities like ensuring that everybody resources are fairly distributed. So if such conditions prevail, I think it gives us enough grounds to feel safe and then to have world peace. And then such a society, there will be no chance for propagation of violence or aggression of any kind, or like Olga was reading from the foundation, no anti-human behavior in a creative society, and it is very, very heartwarming. Mass media. I'm trying to say, something about why is it that we're divided. People propagate these divisions. People through mass media, more especially now that the social media is in vogue. There is no ethics, no respect for ethics of journalism of any kind. People just post whatever news, fake news, news that incites, pictures, informations that, make people aggressive and things like that. But all this, if you look at it, is all because everybody is trying to survive. So it is survival of the fittest. But in the creative society, looking at what Olga just read, in my opinion, creative ideology is no longer ideology about who I am as a Kano of Nigeria, as Oleksiel of Ukraine, or any other religion or ethnic divide. We are now looking at ourselves as humans. And so how do we strengthen friendship? And that is if we really understood that we can unite and break the bonds of this division and then come together and then ensure that we take responsibility for how life or living conditions are run in our environments. I think everybody will be happy for it and everybody will feel good for it. There will be peace. We will all feel safe. The resources of the world can go around and then there is no division among us. That's just a little I want to say to what Olga just read on the foundation of the creative ideology. Thank you. Maybe my brother Mohammed Abubakar may want to add to what I have said. Abubakar, if you hear me, I'm passing the baton to you. Oh, we see Mohammed Abubakar is not close by. Yes, all right, thank you. That's my opinion on creative ideology.
Thank you so much for sharing. And now we have Abubakar joining us. Please, you're welcome to say what you want to share.
Thank you, Olga. Yes, because of the internet connection.
Yes, very bad connection.
For my community to
Yes,
join me. Yes, I can see now on the connection. Yeah. Though I pretend, but I know you are talking about Nigeria. Well, about Nigeria is diversity, different people. And
I'm sorry, Abubakar, would really like to hear what you say. Maybe without video, we can hear you better. Maybe without video. We can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Now.
Yeah, what we're saying, Abubakar, if you can hear us.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Abubakar, we can hear you. What you are saying is perhaps you should turn off the video so that maybe your audio could be better. Oh, that's good. You can speak on.
Okay, so as you said,
Abubakar, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, that's
can
great.
You hear me?
Yes, yes. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, like I was saying, Nigeria is the most populous country, and then we have different different natural, we are blessed with different natural resources and with different culture. And then our dressing to you know is also another thing that unique. That's what like one of our founding fathers once said, that it is important that as Nigerian we should always not forget our differences, because the differences that exist, because we have many ethnic groups in Nigeria, and we should understand that differences, you know, and in so doing we should build unity among ourselves. So I think creative society is one of the medium that will enlighten Nigerians to have that understanding and unity, to know that there is nothing like I always used to say, like what one of our sociological father said, there is nothing at the bottom is real except humanity. So that is to say, despite our differences, we should keep our differences aside and we should live as human. We should, you know, love one another. We should forget about all those things that politicians, you know, are using to disunite people. And that's why you see in Nigerian politics, they always use what's something called religion and regional dichotomy, and which I used to tell my people that look at it. Okay, the people, the politicians that are representing us at national level, they are different people, different tribes, different religion. They are united in looting our farms, but they will come and disunite us. So I think the creative society have a lot to do in that aspect of creating awareness. And I'm convinced with the way and manner you itemize those points, human life, yes, human freedom, yes, is very important, that there is nothing that human value, like even some of the religious literatures, like in Islam that I believe in, there is one teachings of the Prophet that says killing one human is equivalent to killing the entire humanity. So that shows how important and how valuable, or the value of human or mankind is overestimated. And then the human freedom too. Yes, the human freedom that is also important. And then the human safety, which is in Nigeria, more especially where I come from, this one is lacking. Yeah, what's this called? The human safety, because of many atrocities happening, like the kidnapping phenomenon and all the killings. You know, is very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. And sometimes I used to ask myself that, you know, why are all these things happening? Who are behind these things? And it's so unfortunate, and we need that. And at this level, and that education is needed, because when an individual is lighting, so there is minimum opportunity of using him or her in otherwise acts, because that person is mentally even alert. And then the poverty they are also using. So I like what also one of our premier premier said that the children of the masses that they denied education, one day they're going to be threat to their own children. And I think because of the way and manner the public education is being bastardized, and because the political elite among the society try to differentiate their what's something called their children with that children of the masses, because they take their children to schools, and then for the public school that they take, they, I think they are what's something called the public school that masses attend. You will see that the quality of education is lacking, is not there. So though this is all the negative impact, what I even dislike about our Nigerian society, or what I'm not happy. And when I saw creative society, I seen is an opportunity to tackle and that is why I was happy yesterday. A colleague of mine was of creative society in Nigeria, where we can register. So I always have I have similar question that yesterday, but due to the bad connection I was having, I could not also raise that. So I suggest that the creative society of Nigeria should a kind of reach people, create awareness on all these things, the importance of human, that important of human, that it is very important that every individual should take his child, that they should make education compulsory. And because what I understand in one of my study is the problem started with the family, because some parents, because of the pressure of poverty, so they don't value that education. What they are only after is what to eat, what they can eat for their survival. And I think, and that's what we should work, because when there is education, they can also a kind of find a kind of create having entrepreneurs that through education you can see even their farming and other things. So I think these are to me, these are the things, these are the work that we creative society we have to do. Those join you, I don't actually know the exact topic we were talking about. And then the good things I love about Nigerians, even Nigerians are very, very hardworking. They are very hardworking, and then even to some extent, if not some obstacle, yes, the unity tend to be there, but due to some outside factors or factors that are engineering the aforementioned things, then the unity tend to be less because of what they are instructing, the way they are brainwashing the masses. But they tend to the unity before is there. If you look at even the unity schools and then the NYSC schemes is a great thing, because just last period, it was not long. When serving my father's land, I come in contact with different, even the Yorubas, the Igbo, and other tribes, even from Nigeria. So even there is one a kind of movement I was into in that in the camp of even uniting the nation, that we should see we should see ourselves as one family. We should. So it was profound that interact with different times. Actually, it gives me pleasure when when I'm interacting with different people, and what I dislike is what I feel like crying when I see that is issue of this tribalism and discrimination. Is very dangerous. That is delaying development in some part of this country. Yeah. So I think I have taken much time, though I didn't join early, and though maybe I might divert from the subject matter because I just joined. So as we keep on going now, maybe I will take notes. So I'll maybe
Yes.
pardon if I take if I if I walk out of the subject matter. Yes, because
Yes, thank
actually
you.
I was not with him early. It was just later on I joined.
Well, mainly you made it and you actually joined today, and right now you was able to speak out, and I'm very happy that you finally made it, because I know how hard you was trying to join us before. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion, for sharing your vision. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Abubakar, and thanks a lot, Alu and Kanu, for sharing your opinions. And Abubakar, you mentioned that unity is very important, and also you mentioned that creative society is an opportunity for everyone. Creative society is an opportunity. So you know that today, even when we have 8 foundations, even when we have millions of people involved in the Creative Society project, there are still a lot of people worldwide who don't, who don't even believe that a better world is possible, that a better life for them is possible. Even in their dreams, they don't believe in this, and our goal is to let them know that this is possible, and to find out what they want, what world they would like to live in. That's why we need to share information as quickly as possible today about the project. And now today we are on informational stage of the project, which means that we do our best to talk to as many people as possible. So would you please tell us, do you have any ideas on how we can talk to every person in the world in the shortest time? Alu, what do you think?
Okay. What I'm supposed for you to reach every people in the world is one can be done through social media, because almost quarter, or I can say half of the world's population are into social media. We have 7.2 billion female in the world. As I read yesterday, and there are like 4 point, was it 4.8 or something, that have Facebook account. So social media is one of the powerful tool which you can reach people, advertise, make advertisement on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Skype, Snapchat, and all these social media handles. Secondly, is also through Google Ads or YouTube. So many people are being on YouTube to watch videos or any kind of thing they wish to see. So YouTube is also another tool that you'll use to reach people by making advertisement, making a short video, making a conversation or live program like this. People with my people may be interested. And another issue is through sports. People are still into sports nowadays. The tennis, the hockey, the badminton, the football. So through sports, you can also reach people. So whenever there's a football match, either Champions League, either England Premier League, either Liga or any other football league, you will organize or you will organize yourself, make an arrangement with the government, police, or any other concerned authority that will know your existence. So you will try to make a campaign and reach that people. You can also go to televisions, television, the media. You can go to the journalism, that is the radio houses, the media, the television houses, and all kind of television or any other media field, so that people can see you. People, you can reach people, and you can achieve your aim, goal that you can achieve, and the goal that you want to take to the people or you want to share with people. So here in Africa, uh, it will not be like in Europe. So you have to make some announcement, or you have to liaise, or you have to cooperate with the government, the government or the leaders, so that they can help you call some people, because some people here in Africa doesn't normally pay attention to what some NGOs or what some people are doing, unless if they first see them coming through their leaders. So coming through through society leaders is another important something that you should do, so that you can reach people. And reaching people will be an assiduous task for you, because it is not easy to reach everyone in the world. So reaching everyone in the world, meaning that you will have people from China to Argentina, from Argentina to Ethiopia to Morocco. So you have to make a lot of effort to reach that people. And reaching that people, it is important, so that people might know about your existence. People will know about your programs, what you are willing to do, what is your goal. So reaching people is also important. And this is all what I can say for now concerning what Alexi asks about the how can creative society reach people in the world. So thank you. This is all I can say for now. This is my contribution and my opinion on the better way that
Thank
I'm
you.
seeing you can reach people in the shortest time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you know, if every one of us will reach one person, at least one person a day, and tell him about him or her about creative society, I think we can achieve it much faster. And you know, we are using modern technologies today, and we can really travel around the world and talk to each other. We can talk to people from different countries and find out what they, how they envision creative society, what can each of us do to faster get to our common goal. And I would also like to add that this project Creative Society, it gives each person an understanding of what role he or she plays in the formation of this creative society. And it's very important right now for everyone to spread this idea. So every person is valuable for society. Every person can do a little part, and we all together, as a society of this world, of this planet, will make a huge step towards our common goal, because there is not one person in the world that doesn't want to live in a creative society, in a society where people are happy, where people have all the basic needs, where people have education, quality health care, and so on and so on, and other things we were talking about today. So I would like to remind our viewers that if you want to learn more about the project Creative Society, please visit our website, Allatraunites.com. You can also join the Creative Society project and take part in this project by going to Allatraunites.com website and clicking on join button. You can choose the language you speak in. I'm sorry, Abubakar, could you turn off your volume, please? Thank you. Yes, you can go to Allatraunites.com website and click the join button to join the project. You will need to fill out a very short and easy form and become the participant. You can also send us vision of Creative Society and share with us your ideas. And if you want to be part of our next live broadcast, please email us using the address you're seeing on the screen. And right now on the screen, you see how easy it is to join Creative Society project. That was the Allatraunites website. If you support the idea of Creative Society, please share this video with your friends, relatives, acquaintances, with anyone you can, with two hashtags, Allatraunites and hashtag Creative Society.
Okay, so thank you. We will do that.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing your ideas. They're very, very valuable.
You really remind me of something that I've seen in the video in India. That is another way how you can reach people. Like you said, what you said made me remind of something that I've seen in a video. It's an Indian video. So you said you should tell one person you are no neighbor, your acquaintance, or your friend. So in that video, there was a person striving for a freedom, freedom for its society. So he has been communicating. He has been telling people. He starts with his neighbor. From his neighbor also told somebody, and that somebody also. So that's how they have been doing from one person to another, from one person to another, and at the end of the day, they achieved their goal. So that is another way you can meet people, and as you said earlier. So, and I recently remembered what I saw in the video, but I forgot to mention it. So thank you. This is a good idea that you made me remind of.
I agree with you. Thank you. Thank you for adding this idea. Yes, please.
May I just tell several words to Alu? Yes. Alu, thank you very much for sharing your opinion on spreading the information about the Creative Society. And I understand what you mean about spreading information through the leaders. I know that it looks like the most workable approach for spreading the information. But I just want to tell you that I believe in you. And I believe that those who have inspiration, they can do much more than those who have means. Let's say country leaders or ideology leaders, they have means. But for some reason, they do not want to spread this information, to spread this knowledge. But those who are inspired, let's say like Kanu, yeah? They start spreading this information around them. And then those who are around them start spreading information to those people who are close to them. And in such a way, this information reaches everyone. So I believe that those who are inspired can do much more than those who have abilities.
Yes,
Thank you.
Alexis, and Alexis, sorry, Elga. I think all right.
Yes.
We have it saved
Yeah.
as a
Uh,
connection.
Hello. Yes, Olga, you have made a very important point, and yes, Aliu, it is too. I think what is omitted only to me or should be added is the mass media. Yes, people listening to programs on, you understand, on both foreign and local foreign medias. So I think if there is a way creative society can do to sponsor some time within the period, even if it's short period of time, like all these BBC and rest. So I think there is another also way of creating awareness about this national and uh, movements of there's the creative society. So media too is very important. I think that's what I can add.
All right. If I can just add to what you are saying now, Bakara, I only want to remind you and all of us that we are the creative society. It is not outside us. It's not like it's any other person or any other body we are sharing the responsibility to. In the creative society, like Olga explained at the beginning of the program, we are all volunteering. Alexi just said that if you are inspired, you might achieve more than those who even have the means. Yeah, the mass media, whatever contribution any of us can make is welcome. If you are inspired about the ideas of creative society, you can also spread it. You can join in the creative project. Like we said, we have a name for it. We say it is 6 degrees of connection. You talk to one person, he talks to another person, before you know it, is the information is spreading. So all I'm just trying to say is that we are the creative society. We can, spread information, and I don't think anybody will do it for us. We ourselves should be able to do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kanu. I agree with you, and we inspire each other. We believe in something, and we inspire each other. And that's we had the conference on 20th of December that showed how it really works. How can a small group of people inspire others and actually make something big like that happen? The conference I'm talking about is Creative Society United We Can. And if our viewers haven't seen this conference yet, I'm inviting everyone to find it on the Allatraunites.com website and watch it. It was a very interesting conference, and it united over 200 countries. It was translated to 35 languages by volunteers, and vital questions were raised on this conference. Reality of nowadays, and what can each of us do to make this reality different, to make our future a different reality. And on this positive note, I would like to thank everyone for joining today and sharing your opinions, your visions, having this such a sincere conversation today. And I wish our internet connection was better, but that's what we have for today, and I really hope that tomorrow we'll have a better internet connection as we move closer to our common goal, creative society. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you Alexi, Kanu, Aliu, and everyone who dropped out of the call, and Abubakar and Muazu. Thank you. Muazu. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And many thanks to all those people who supported this call, who were not visible, but who supported and made it real.
Thank you, everyone.
It is an honor to be with you. Thank you for your time, for your patience, and
Thank
your generosity. Thank you. We appreciate that. We will continue. We assure you that we will continue to be with Allatra Unites. We will continue to spread the good works of creative society, and we will maintain.
you. We shall, by God willing, uh, continue extending this great job to everyone. Yes, by God willing, together we got. Every
Hello,
day,
Abubakar. Actually,
everyone
all those pictures which you have just seen in the video,
is gonna.
they are not just pictures from the internet, they're pictures of a movement. So tons of pictures from the conferences, from round calls, from interviews. This is what is going on now in our world.